Hey, it's Americana Ninja here, and today I'm bringing you the ultimate modding guide tutorial to set up Halo VR. Check the description for an educational guide that contains download links and vital information important to this mission. There's also a Discord link where you can stay up to date and find answers to any problem you may face. I also have a text tutorial in the comments with extra information and links. Hey, while you're there, please leave a comment, hit a like, and don't forget to subscribe. It helps support me and I appreciate it very much. After the tutorial, I'll go over some information regarding common problems. Let's get into it. The quality of live files are optional, but highly recommended, especially Chimera. I'll be doing a complete install of all the files in this video tutorial to have the best experience possible. I will quickly explain some important information about the downloads. You will want to click the first link in PC+PATCH, Chimera, DSOAL plus HRTF, and Halo VR. In the link for weapon smoothing, you want to click Edit It, and then click below the latest. Now click halocevr.7zip. In the link for weapon holsters, you want to click the blue link halocevr. This is important. Smoothing, holsters, and the VR mod all share the same name. Go into your downloads and rename them after each download. You can only have either holsters or smoothing activated at a time. I recommend downloading them both anyways, so you have them available for now. I'm sure these will both be added to the base VR mod in the future, so keep an eye out on the creator Living Phrase Halo VR mod GitHub page for updates. There's two versions of the game that you can install. ISO+PATCH, which requires a product key, or the .7zip, which does not require a patch nor product key. Both versions work equally the same with this mod. I will be installing the .7zip in this video, but I will also explain how to install the ISO+PATCH. Getting started. Create 3 folders on your desktop: Halo VR, the ARC, and Backup. Place your downloads into the ARC. Now copy and paste all the files in the ARC you are using into the backup folder, and place the backup folder inside the Halo VR folder. Now extract each compressed file and delete the compressed after extraction. Note, ISO and patch do not get extracted. We will be installing the game into the Halo VR folder. How to install ISO+PATCH. Right-click ISO and mount. Double-click setup.exe. This will run the installation. During the setup, it will ask for a product key. Install the game to the Halo VR folder on your desktop. Note, you can install anywhere except program file folders. After installation, open your Halo folder. Place the PC patch inside. Double-click haloupdater.exe inside the Halo folder. Follow the prompts and it will automatically patch the game. You now have the ISO+PATCH installed. Note, how to unmount an ISO. In any folders, to the left with your drives, find your ISO mount and right-click and hit eject. Note, you can then delete the ISO from the ARC folder since you saved a copy of it in backup. How to install .7zip. Open Halo Combat Evolved _win, then open Halo Combat Evolved, and then open Setup. Double-click setup.exe. During the installation process, install the game to the Halo VR folder on your desktop. Uncheck Launch Halo and hit Finish. Delete the folder in the ARC. Now open your Halo VR folder and the ARC. Inside the DSOAL plus HRTF folder, move all files from the Win64 folder into the Halo folder. Then delete the DSOAL plus HRTF folder from the ARC. Inside the Chimera folder, move these 3 files, fonts, Chimera, and strings, into the Halo folder. Overwrite and replace all conflicts, then delete the Chimera folder from the ARC. Now go into your Halo folder and copy plus paste the halo.exe inside your Halo folder into backup and rename it halo_old.exe. Now go to your halo_LAA fix folder. Double click on retail and move halo.exe to your Halo folder. Overwrite and replace all conflicts, then delete the halo_LAA fix folder from the ARC. go into your Halo folder and right-click halo.exe, hit Properties, then the Compatibility tab, and then check Make Sure Run as Administrator. Hit Apply, and then OK. Right-click halo.exe again and create a shortcut to the desktop. Now create a folder inside your Halo folder named Mods. Note, this is not important for the installation. This is so you have it available in the future for modding. Now boot the game and exit. While you're in game, you can create a profile or change your screen resolution. Now open a folder and go to your Documents, then My Game, then Halo, then Chimera. Create a text file inside this Chimera folder and name it Preferences. Inside Preferences, type Chimera_model_detail space 8. Then save and close it. Note, you can add more commands here later. Now right-click the Preferences file and click Properties. Copy the file path next to Location. How to change Chimera settings. Inside your Halo folder, double-click Chimera.ini or open with Notepad. Hit Ctrl F to search for keywords. Note, you can change directions if word isn't found. Find the line enabling overriding Chimera's fonts enabled equals 1 and change the 1 to a 0. Next, find the line :exec equals and delete the semicolon. Now paste your copy location from Preferences over the path after exec equals. Type \preferences.txt at the end of the path. Now find the line :enable_map_memory_buffer equals 1. And delete the semicolon at the beginning. Save and exit Chimera.ini. How to change Alsoft.ini Settings. Inside your Halo folder, double-click Alsoft.ini or open it with the Notepad. In my pinned comment, you can find the Alsoft.ini settings to copy and paste. Paste them inside the Alsoft.ini, overriding any text that may already be there. Save and exit. Now boot the game into flat screen. Confirm Preferences.txt commands are working in the lower left of the screen. You can't see this in VR. Exit game. Now open both the Halo VR folder and the ARC. Double-click halocevr and move all files into your Halo folder. Overwrite and replace all conflicts. Then delete halocevr from the ARC. Double-click either weapon holsters or smoothing, and move all files into your Halo folder. Overwrite and replace all conflicts, then delete holsters/smoothing from the ARC. Now boot the game into VR and exit game before next steps. I'm using a Quest 2 with Virtual Desktop and Steam VR. If you can't interact with the main menu to exit, make sure you have the Halo game as the active window. You can do this in VR through desktop view or by using your actual mouse and flat screen. Booting and exiting the game generates Config.txt inside the VR folder in your Halo folder. Okay, for this next part, you can use MetaLink, Steam Link, or Virtual Desktop and Steam VR. I'll be using my Quest 2 with Virtual Desktop and Steam VR. So I'm going to start Virtual Desktop. Okay, now we're in Virtual Desktop. I'll show you my settings real fast in case anyone's interested. Just pause and look. Here's my settings. Here's my streaming. Okay, now start Steam VR. Alright, now we're in Steam VR. Press start and go to desktop. So this is my desktop view. Right now I have my VR view on so I can record with OBS. This gets in my way of interacting with things on my desktop, but to get around that, all I simply do is hit multitasking view. This pops this open. Now from here, I can hit folders, and I can bring up my folders. Hit desktop, and then I can double click my shortcut. I cannot click yes to enter administrator mode while in Steam VR, so I switch back to virtual desktop. I hold start on my left controller. And then I switch to desktop view. Click yes. I'm still in virtual desktop right now. I'm just watching the game boot up. There we go. Now, what you want to do before you click back over to Steam VR is just click anywhere on the Halo window. This just makes sure it's the active window. If it's not the active window, you will not be able to interact with the main menu and click around. So, I press start, and I go switch to VR. Here we are, we're in it. So we can interact because we have the window as our active window. Simply exit out, and we're good to go. Changing your VR settings. Open your Halo folder, then open the VR folder. Double-click Config.txt. Control F to search for keywords. Note, change directions if word isn't found. For smooth turn, find snap turn space equals and change the true to false. For better melee, find both right-hand melee swing speed and left-hand melee swing speed, all one word. Change their values to 3.5. This helps stop melee from activating unintentionally when moving your arms. Find enable weapon holsters, all one word. Change false to true. Alternatively, if you're using weapon smoothing amount, you'll find 3 different settings for weapon smoothing amount, and you can adjust them accordingly. I like 0.5 for my unscoped weapon smoothing. Also, you can turn on and off your crosshair or activate left-handed mode. After you have changed your settings, save and exit config.txt. Now back out to your Halo VR folder and copy your Halo folder and paste it into the backup for a backup. You are now ready to play Halo VR. Okay, a common problem might be that you can't interact with the main menu. I'll take you step by step through me booting up the game and showing how that works. So, I'm going to launch Steam VR. Now, once in Steam VR, I want to start Halo. So I press start, and I open up my desktop. From the desktop, I hit multitasking view, and I open up a folder. Now from the folder, I can click my desktop, and then I can start Halo with the shortcut. The administrator mode will activate, so I have to switch back to virtual desktop. I do that by holding start on my left controller. Here, I switch to desktop view, and then click yes. Now the game will boot up. For the sake of this example, I'm going to minimize the window. You'll hear the sound cut off. If you don't hear sound, then your window is not the active window. This is what that looks like. I'll go back to Steam VR. I'm at the main menu, and I cannot interact. So if you're at the main menu and you cannot interact, press Start, open your desktop, click Multitasking View, and then hold Start, go to your virtual desktop, switch to desktop, and click Halo. You'll hear the sound again. This means it's working. Go back into Steam VR. You can switch to VR view. There we go. I'm gonna click Now Playing, just to get that off, and then return to game. And then here, we can click around and do everything we need to. Okay, another common problem is that during the first mission, during the tutorial, you can't interact with the look around section. So I'm going to show what that looks like and how to get around that. Click Campaign, New Game, and this is under the assumption that you're starting the first level on either easy or normal. For the sake of this, we'll go ahead and skip the cutscenes. Okay, so we're inside the cryo chamber here.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now. The disorientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle ready.
All right.
Chief, please look around the room. I need to get a calibration.
So I'm looking around the room, and it's not completing it. Even looking left or right with my right thumbstick doesn't help as well. Now, you can use your actual mouse and complete this section while you're loaded into VR. You can also start the first level on heroic or legendary difficulties, and that bypasses the tutorial. I recommend starting the first level on heroic difficulty because it bypasses the tutorial and you're able to use grenades from the beginning of the level. If you do want to play the first level on easy or normal, you can boot the game into flat screen and then complete the tutorial, save at the next checkpoint, and then load the game back into VR, and you'll be on the first level on easy or normal difficulties. Okay. So, if you want to boot into flat screen after you have everything for VR installed, all you simply do is open up your Halo folder and then find d3d9.dll. Now what you want to do is rename it to anything, but what I like to do is just write d3d9aa. I'll rename it to that, and after you rename it, that allows you to boot the game into flat screen. Now I'll go ahead and boot the game into flat screen, complete the tutorial, save at a checkpoint, come back in, rename the file to d3d9, boot up into VR, and show you that it's worked. Campaign, New Game, Pillar of Autumn, click OK, and click Easy. We'll skip the cutscenes.
Tube shows green. Cycle complete.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now. The disorientation should pass quickly.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle ready stat.
All right, self-diagnostic. Look around. Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
I'm bringing your health monitors online, sir.
Oh, I have all the health.
No freezer burn. Okay, sir. Go ahead and climb out of the cryo tube.
So we'll exit out of the cryo tube now.
I gave you a double dose of the wake-up stim. Take a quick walk around the cryo bay and join me at the optical diagnostic station when you're ready.
Here we go. I'm ready.
I know the ordnance techs usually take care of your targeting sensors, but we're short of time, Chief. Just look at each of the flashing panels to target them.
I mean, if you want me to.
Okay, that looks good.
Sir, I'm getting some calibration errors. I'm going to invert your looking pitch, so you can see if you like it better that way. Try targeting the flashing lights again.
Oh, why did he invert it on me?
Better, or should I switch it back? Okay, try looking up and down again, please. Do you want me to leave it
looking
like
up
that
and
or
down.
switch it again? Do you want me to leave it like that or switch it again? Okay, I'll leave the pitch normal, but if you want, you can change it yourself later. I'm ready for the energy shield test now.
Please follow me to the energy shield test station.
Okay, at this checkpoint, right after looking at these lights, you can go ahead and save last checkpoint, checkpoint saved, hit quit. Quit out of the game. Now go back into your Halo folder, go back to your D3D9 file, and erase the AA that we added to the end of it. Alright, it'll be D3D9.dll. When it's named this, you can boot into VR. I'll go ahead and boot into VR now and show you that it's worked. Alright, we're back at the main menu now. We'll go ahead and click Campaign and Continue.
Please follow me to the
Alright,
shield test
so it
station.
worked. Here we are. Let's walk over and follow him over here. I hope this tutorial has helped everyone, and these little tips for some common problems as well. Let's get our shields charged.
Okay, bring his energy shields
Give me the
online,
juice! Power!
All right, shields read as fully charged.
please. Okay, sir. Bring them down.
Press
and test
E
the
to
automatic
continue.
recharge.
So this will be, I think, B on my right controller. Yep. Wait, no, 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 no! Oh, they took my power.
Oh God, they're trying to get through the door! Security! Intruders in the IO2! Please, guys!
Sam! Sam! Come on, we
Ah,
gotta get
poor
the hell out
Sam.
of here.
Well, I'm not going anywhere except to the next phase of this to show everyone some VR controls. So we're gonna jump over there now. There goes Fohammer. Bye, Fohammer. Alright, I'm gonna show some basic controls that are just useful to know. With weapon holsters, you bring your hand up to your shoulder, click grip, and then that's how you switch your weapons. You won't be able to switch your weapons outside of moving your hand towards your shoulder. The flashlight is activated by bringing your hand towards your face. The flashlight is attached to the weapon, not your head. Another common problem is that jump is up on the right thumbstick. It's kind of annoying. When you go to turn, you'll accidentally jump. So I recommend rebinding it. On Steam, if you press start and then go to controller bindings and then choose another, right here you see I have jump rebind. This is a profile that you can find in the community bindings. They have a lot of different community bindings, and I recommend finding one to change jump or to whatever controls that you would like. Well guys, that's Halo VR. Hope to see you out there on the field and hopefully in some multiplayer matches when they get that working. It works right now, but it's a little bit janky. So I might do a video on that, keep an eye out. I just want to thank everyone for watching. Please hit a like, hit a subscribe. I hope this tutorial really helped get this set up for you. Well, until next time, I love you all. Bye-bye!